Hi guys, welcome to Squash Essentials. My name is Zach, and today we are going to be going over all the things you need to start playing squash. Squash is a really fun game that only requires a few things to get started. The first thing you need is a racket. If this is your first time playing, try looking to rent one or borrow one from your friend or even from the squash community. The squash community is really friendly, so just try asking around and I'm sure someone will be able to help you out. If you are looking to buy a racket for the first time, I will actually have a video coming out explaining what is the most budget-friendly, beginner-friendly rackets out there right now. If anything, I would recommend trying or demoing multiple rackets, and then you can choose which one you like the best. The next thing you need to start playing is a squash ball. Again, if this is your first time playing, I recommend getting the squash ball with a single yellow dot instead of this double yellow dot here. If you want to play with the ball that the pros use and that most players play with, then play with the ball that has two yellow dots on it. There are other balls as well that you can use that have different colored dots on them, such as a green dot, blue dot, or red dot, and this relates to the bounciness of the ball. If this is your first time playing and you're just playing for fun, then any type of color squash ball works. The last key item you need are goggles. Again, this is something that can be rented or borrowed from someone. Even if you are wearing glasses, I recommend some sort of protective eyewear. Either there's goggles that go on top of your glasses or even just taking the glasses off and putting goggles on. The squash ball is pretty small, so you gotta be careful to protect your eye. After you have these three things, you're pretty much ready to go. The type of shoe you wear can make your experience better as well. The best type of shoes are court shoes. These are a specific type of squash shoe, and don't worry if you don't have one of these. The next best type of shoe is any indoor shoe you own. Not only will these have more grip, but they won't be as dirty so you won't slide around as much, and it'll help keep the courts clean. Lastly, if you don't have an indoor shoe, a running shoe or a cross trainer will work too. I recommend just cleaning these shoes beforehand with a towel and water, then keeping these shoes clean until you step onto the court. It can be kind of dangerous if your shoes are dirty and you're sliding around all over the court and you can actually run into some walls or trip and fall. And of course, you need to find a court to play at. Some community centers, university, or colleges even have courts that you can rent out for an hour. Or if you know someone who plays at a club, there is usually a pass or a fee for a guest to play at the courts as well. Another great alternative for trying out squash is just by going to these places and asking what programs they have. Ask them if they have any options for someone who hasn't played a lot of squash and wants to learn more about it. They can usually set you up with an introductory session where you get to meet people, and sometimes they even provide the equipment there as well. After that, grab your friends, head to the courts, and just have fun. And that's all you need to start playing squash. Thank you guys for watching our very first episode of Squash Essentials. Remember to hit the subscribe button down below and remember to squash that like button for me. Let me know in the comments below on how you got started in playing squash.